Now let's move on to side-by-side Gazette. From matchmakers to dating services. Let's see. Traditions, customs, modern life, and the ways people meet. Okay. Ready, Brian?
Marriage traditions and customs are very different around the world. In many cultures, young people meet at school, at work, or in other places. They decided to go out together. They fall in love and they get married. In other cultures, parents or other family members arrange a match between two young people. In India, for example, a father traditionally finds his daughter a husband. The father must ask friends or relatives to recommend a possible husband, and he might post an ad in the newspapers. The father looks for someone with a good education, occupation, and salary. When he finds a possible match, he sends his daughter's horoscope to the boy's family. An astrological match between the young man and woman. If the astrologer approves, the families then discuss the marriage arrangements. In many cultures around the world, families use a matchmaker to bring young people together and arrange marriage. It's especially common in rural areas of many countries. Families pay the matchmaker to find a partner for the child. Sometimes the matchmaker also has family with a business or offer marriage arrangements. For example, a family may give or receive animals, products, or other valuable things as part of the marriage arrangement. In some cultures, parents even arrange marriage between two children before they are born. These traditions and customs are changing in many places, especially in the modern cities of the world. Young people want the freedom to choose their own partner. Many, however, actually use modern day versions of the traditional matchmaking service. For example, some people put personal ads in the newspapers or magazines. In these ads, people describe themselves and tell what kind of person they are looking for. Others use dating service companies that bring people together. Most dating services ask people to submit a photograph to share a long questionnaire about their backgrounds and interests. Some dating services even make videos of their customers. People who use the dating service can usually browse their company's information to find a possible partner.
All right. Okay. So here from matchmakers to dating services. So traditions, customs, modern life, and the ways people meet. Marriage traditions and customs are very different around the world. So in many cultures, young people meet at school. Yes, this is true. And at work, also true. And other places, yes, and decide to go out together. And then they get married. In other cultures, Brian, parents or other family members arrange a match between young people. It's a fixed or arranged marriage. Okay, they are going to match. Like for example, I am from one country and I have a friend. We are like best friends, and then we have an arrangement or we have an agreement to make our children. We're going to match our children or arrange their marriage. Okay, like for example, in India, a father traditionally finds his daughter a husband. So the father might ask friends or relatives to recommend a possible husband, and he might put an ad, like an advertisement in the newspaper too. They look for someone with good education, occupation, and salary. So that's how they do it in India. So when they find a possible match, they send their daughter's horoscope. Okay, and then the boy's family into the boy's family, an astrologer reads the horoscope and decides if there is a good astrological match between the young man and the woman. So if the astrologer approves, the families then discuss the marriage arrangements like this. For example, this one, Brian, an astrologer approved the marriage of these newlyweds from India. The astrologer examined their horoscopes to decide if the date and the time of their births were a good match, like their birth date. So the astrologer will tell if their birth dates are good match. If it is, then the parents will discuss, or the families will discuss about the marriage arrangement. Have you ever heard about the word horoscope?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so that's how they do it in India before. So we're not sure nowadays if they're still doing this kind of arrangements. So in many cultures also, Brian, around the world, families also use a matchmaker to bring young people together and arrange marriages. Okay. And like for business purposes, right? So sometimes they offer something valuable, right? They offer something valuable like animals, and then like they are going to offer and then get the agreement from the parents of the woman. Okay. So here, Brian, and also, so now I think it changed already. So there are some services in the internet also. So I think, okay. Do you have any question on this part?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you understood the Gazette